Welcome, explorers of the deep and the curious of the animal kingdom, to a journey that will lead us to unveil the hidden side of one of the most charismatic and seemingly friendly marine creatures, the dolphin. For a long time, dolphins have been revered in popular culture as symbols of playful intelligence, aquatic grace, and an inherently kind nature. We have seen them leap joyfully in the oceans, interact with humans in dolphin therapy programs, and star in documentaries that highlight their keen intelligence and complex social structures. This idyllic image, however, does not tell the whole story. Beneath the bright surface lies a world of behaviors that challenge our perceptions and reveal a much darker and more disturbing complexity. In this video, we will delve into 5 surprising and little-known facts about dolphins that are sure to change the way you see them. Forget the perpetual smiles and heroic rescues. We will explore the less publicized facets of their social lives, their interactions with other species, and even with their own kind. Prepare to discover a reality that is often hidden behind the facade of the perfect marine creature. These are not myths or legends, but behaviors documented by science, observations from marine biologists, and studies that shed light on the true nature of these ocean predators. From complex power dynamics to aggressive behaviors and ruthless survival strategies, the secrets we unveil today will make you question the idealized image we have of dolphins. So join us on this deep dive into the disturbing side of the dolphin world, and prepare to be surprised and perhaps even feel a pang of unease at the truth that lies beneath the waves. Disturbing fact number 1: sexual aggression and harassment in dolphin groups. One of the darkest and least known aspects of dolphin social life is the documented presence of sexual aggression and harassment, particularly directed towards younger or weaker individuals, and even towards females by multiple males. This behavior, observed in various dolphin species, including the bottlenose dolphin, challenges the image of harmony and cooperation that we often associate with these animals. Marine biologists have recorded incidents where groups of males pursue and harass a single female for prolonged periods, often inflicting physical injuries in the process. This behavior does not always appear to be directly related to immediate reproduction, but rather to the establishment of power hierarchies within the male group or a form of sexual coercion. Females, in many cases, are not receptive to the male's advances, but are subdued by the force and persistence of the group. Furthermore, cases of sexual aggression directed towards calves or juvenile dolphins, both male and female, have been observed. This behavior can be perpetrated by adult males and often results in stress, injury, and even death for the younger individuals. The motivations behind this behavior are complex and not yet fully understood, but it is theorized that they could be related to the establishment of dominance, the practice of mating skills, or even a manifestation of social frustration. The frequency and intensity of these behaviors vary among different dolphin populations and species, but their mere existence raises uncomfortable questions about the nature of their social intelligence and the complexity of their group dynamics. How do we reconcile this brutality with the image of inherently friendly creatures? What implications does this behavior have for the survival and social structure of dolphin populations? Exploring these questions forces us to look beyond the surface and recognize the complexity and, at times, the darkness that can exist even in seemingly advanced animal societies. Comparison with sexual behavior in other social animals, including primates, reveals that sexual aggression is not exclusive to dolphins, but its manifestation in these intelligent marine animals remains an area of intense research and ethical debate. Disturbing fact number 2: infanticide in dolphins. Infanticide, the act of killing young offspring, is a disturbing behavior that has been documented in various animal species, including dolphins. This phenomenon, although it may seem cruel at first glance, often has evolutionary roots related to competition for resources or the maximization of reproductive success. In the case of dolphins, infanticide can be perpetrated by both males and females, and the motivations can vary. Newly arrived males in a group or those seeking to establish dominance may kill offspring that are not their own. By eliminating the offspring of rival males, they increase their own opportunities to mate with the females in the group, as these will return to estrus sooner. This behavior, although brutal, ensures the propagation of their own genes. Cases of infanticide perpetrated by females have also been observed. The reasons behind this behavior are less clear and could be related to environmental stress, lack of resources to raise the offspring, or even the elimination of a sick or weak calf to ensure the survival of others. In some cases, infanticide in females might be linked to complex social dynamics within the group. The impact of infanticide on dolphin populations can be significant, especially in small groups or in species with low reproductive rates. This behavior not only represents a direct loss of young individuals, but can also generate stress and alter the social structure of the groups. The observation of infanticide in dolphins forces us to confront the harsh reality of the struggle for survival in the animal kingdom, where even mother-offspring bonds can be compromised by evolutionary pressures and power dynamics. Disturbing fact number 3: aggressive interactions with other marine species. While dolphins are often portrayed as friendly towards other marine creatures, the reality is that they are apex predators in their ecosystems and engage in aggressive, sometimes lethal interactions with other species. These interactions are not always motivated by hunting for food, but can also be related to territorial competition, defensive resources, or even seemingly aggressive behaviors without a clear motivation. Cases of dolphins attacking and killing porpoises, a small cetacean species similar to dolphins, have been documented. These aggressions often do not result in the consumption of the porpoise, suggesting that the motivation could be territorial or a form of interspecific competition. Dolphins, being larger and often acting in groups, have a significant advantage over porpoises. Aggressive interactions with sharks have also been observed, although the outcome of these encounters can vary. Dolphins, using their agility and working in groups, can sometimes harass and injure sharks, especially smaller ones. These aggressions could be motivated by the defense of their young, or the protection of their territory from potential predators. In addition to other cetaceans and sharks, dolphins can also display aggressive behaviors towards seals, sea lions, and other marine species, either competing for the same food sources or simply manifesting territorial aggression. These interactions remind us that dolphins, despite their playful appearance, are powerful predators that occupy the top of the food chain in their ecosystems, and that their interactions with other species can be much more complex and sometimes violent than the popular image suggests. Disturbing fact number 4: isolation and stress in captivity. While not a natural behavior in the wild, the impact of captivity on dolphins reveals disturbing aspects of their well-being and their social and intellectual needs. Dolphins in captivity, kept in tanks that are infinitely smaller than their natural home ranges in the ocean, often suffer from chronic stress, social isolation, and a variety of physical and mental health problems. In the wild, dolphins are highly social animals that live in complex groups with long-lasting social bonds. In captivity, they are often forced to live in artificial groups that do not reflect their natural social dynamics, which can lead to stress and aggression. The lack of space to swim freely and explore their natural environment can lead to boredom, apathy, and stereotypic behaviors, such as swimming in repetitive circles or hitting the tank walls. Chronic stress and the deprivation of their natural needs can weaken the immune system of dolphins in captivity, making them more susceptible to diseases. Furthermore, the lack of mental stimulation and the inability to engage in natural hunting and socialization behaviors can negatively affect their psychological well-being. The controversy surrounding dolphin captivity has highlighted the profound physical and emotional needs of these intelligent and social animals. Observing the behavior and deteriorated health of dolphins in captivity offers us a disturbing perspective on the impact of the deprivation of their natural environment and their complex social needs. Disturbing fact number 5: fun with live prey. A behavior observed in dolphins that can be particularly disturbing is their apparent play or prolonged manipulation of live prey before killing it. This behavior, documented in various species, suggests a complexity in their predatory behavior that goes beyond the simple need to feed. Marine biologists have observed dolphins chasing and capturing fish or other prey, but instead of killing them immediately, they manipulate them for prolonged periods. This can include throwing the prey into the air, hitting it with their snouts or flippers, or simply keeping it captive for a while, before finally consuming it, or, in some cases, letting it die. The motivation behind this behavior is not fully understood. It could be a way to teach calves hunting skills, allowing them to practice chasing and capturing without the risk of a quickly escaping prey. It has also been theorized that it could be a form of exercise or mental stimulation for the dolphins, especially when prey abundance is not an issue. However, to the human observer, this behavior can seem unnecessarily cruel, inflicting prolonged suffering on the prey. It forces us to confront the predatory nature of dolphins and to recognize that their interactions with other species are not always driven by pure necessity, but can involve a complexity of behaviors that include what appears to be a form of play, with lethal consequences. In exploring these 5 disturbing facts about dolphins, we have journeyed beyond the superficial image of friendly and playful marine creatures. We have glimpsed the complexity of their social lives, the harsh realities of survival in the ocean, and the consequences of human interference in their world: sexual aggression, infanticide, violent interactions with other species. The suffering in captivity and the manipulation of live prey reveal a facet of dolphins that is often hidden or ignored in the popular narrative. These behaviors do not mean that dolphins are inherently evil or cruel by human standards. Rather, they are the result of complex social interactions, evolutionary pressures, and the needs of survival in their ecosystems. Understanding these less appealing aspects of their lives is crucial for obtaining a more complete and accurate view of these intelligent and fascinating animals. It forces us to question our own projections of goodness and kindness onto the animal world and to recognize that nature operates under different rules than our own. The intelligence of dolphins, which we so admire, can also be linked to behaviors that we find unsettling. The controversy surrounding dolphin captivity in particular highlights the importance of considering the welfare of these animals and the impact of our actions on their lives. As we learn more about the complexity of their intelligence and their social needs, it becomes increasingly important to reflect on our responsibility towards these marine creatures. The journey through the dark secrets of dolphins has led us to a deeper and more nuanced understanding of these ocean inhabitants. We have demystified the idealized image and confronted behaviors that challenge our initial perceptions. The intelligence of dolphins, far from being simple, playful joy, is intertwined with complex power dynamics, sometimes brutal survival strategies, and a predatory nature that is not always kind. These 5 disturbing facts should not overshadow the fascinating intelligence, complex social structures, and communicative abilities of dolphins. Rather, they should enrich our understanding, allowing us to appreciate the totality of their being with its lights and shadows. As with any species, including our own, reality is often more complex and less perfect than the image we project. The exploration of these lesser-known aspects of dolphin life underscores the importance of ongoing scientific research and the need for an ethical approach to our interaction with these animals, whether in their natural environment or in captivity. Understanding their true nature, in all its complexity, is fundamental to their conservation and well-being. Ultimately, dolphins remain amazing creatures that deserve our respect and admiration. Their intelligence, their adaptability, and their role in marine ecosystems are undeniable. However, by lifting the veil of perceived perfection, we can appreciate even more the wonder and complexity of life on our planet. In all its forms, even those that we find uncomfortable or disturbing. If this video has made you see dolphins in a different light, and you found it fascinating to explore this lesser-known side of their nature, don't forget to give this video a like. Your support helps us continue creating content that challenges your perceptions and invites you to learn more about the incredible animal world. Subscribe so you don't miss future explorations of the hidden secrets of wildlife, surprising facts, and in-depth analyses of the creatures that share our planet. Leave your comments below. Which of these facts did you find most disturbing or surprising? Are you aware of any of these dolphin behaviors? Share your thoughts and opinions with our community. Thank you for joining us on this dive into the dark side of dolphins. See you in the next video.